In today's sports world, gambling is a career-ending offense. Even small bets can destroy reputations, cost millions, and lead to lifetime bans. From footballers to NBA players, stars have lost it all for breaking the rules. Here are 7 athletes banned for gambling in the last 5 years. Number 7. Ivan Toney. Brentford striker Ivan Toney shook the Premier League in 2023 when he was banned for 8 months. Investigations revealed he placed 232 bets, including some involving his own team. While he returned in 2024, the scandal left a lasting mark. For a rising star who was close to becoming England's first-choice striker, the timing was devastating. Toney admitted his struggles with gambling addiction, making his case a cautionary tale for other young footballers. The ban didn't just cost him playing time and money, it also left scars on his career reputation that may never fully heal. Number 6. Calvin Ridley. NFL wide receiver Calvin Ridley became a headline in 2022 when the league suspended him for the entire season. His offense, betting just $1,500 on NFL games, including on his own Atlanta Falcons. That small wager ended up costing him more than $11 million in lost salary. Ridley admitted his mistake, but critics argued the punishment showed how serious the NFL was about maintaining integrity. After serving his suspension, he returned to the field with the Jacksonville Jaguars, determined to rebuild his career. Ridley's case highlighted how even minor bets carry major consequences when professional athletes cross the gambling line. Number 5. Jontay Porter. In 2024, Toronto Raptors forward Jontay Porter received a lifetime ban from the NBA, one of the harshest penalties in modern sports history. Investigators found he shared inside information with bettors and even manipulated his own performances to benefit gambling outcomes. The scandal rocked the NBA, recalling memories of earlier betting controversies. For Porter, once seen as a promising role player, his career ended overnight. His case served as a wake-up call. The NBA will not tolerate gambling in any form. The lifetime ban not only cost him millions, but also turned his name into a permanent cautionary lesson. Number 4. Andros Townsend. Former England winger Andros Townsend shocked the football world in 2019 when it was revealed he had placed over 100 bets on matches, a direct violation of the FA's strict gambling rules. Townsend later admitted that gambling had become an escape during one of the lowest points in his career. Injuries, loss of form, and the pressure of professional football left him vulnerable, and betting quickly spiraled from a distraction into an addiction. Unlike players who attempted to hide their habits, Townsend spoke candidly about how his gambling nearly destroyed his life. He admitted to placing reckless bets late at night, chasing losses, and losing significant sums of money. At one point, he even said he felt completely out of control. The ban sidelined him at a crucial moment in his career, when he was still competing for a regular England spot and high-profile club moves. Although Townsend eventually returned to football and continued playing at the Premier League level, the stigma of the scandal followed him. His openness about the issue did, however, win him respect among fans and advocacy groups. Townsend's case remains one of the clearest examples of how gambling addiction can derail a career and tarnish a reputation, even without criminal intent. Number 3. Daniel Sturridge. Once hailed as one of England's most talented strikers, Daniel Sturridge's career took a devastating turn when he was banned in 2020 for breaching betting regulations. Investigators found that Sturridge had passed insider information about potential transfers to family and associates, who then placed bets based on that knowledge. While he wasn't accused of directly fixing matches, his actions broke the fundamental principle of sporting integrity. The punishment was severe: a lengthy suspension, hefty fines, and termination of his contract with Turkish club Trabzonspor. For a player who had once lit up the Premier League with Liverpool, scoring in Champions League finals and winning titles, the scandal overshadowed his achievements. The ban effectively ended his career at the highest level. Sturridge struggled to find opportunities afterward, moving abroad in hopes of reviving his playing days. But the stigma of his gambling offense followed him. Critics pointed out that sharing inside information is just as damaging as placing bets yourself, as it undermines the fairness of the sport. For young players, Sturridge's story became a cautionary tale. Talent and fame can vanish overnight when the rules are broken. His downfall remains one of the most high-profile gambling-related suspensions in modern English football. Number 2. Shakib Al Hasan. In 2019, the cricketing world was stunned when Shakib Al Hasan, Bangladesh's biggest star and team captain, was banned for a year under the ICC's anti-corruption code. Shakib hadn't placed bets himself, but investigators discovered he repeatedly failed to report approaches from bookies who offered him money for insider information. Under cricket's strict rules, even ignoring such offers is considered a serious breach. The timing couldn't have been worse. Shakib was at the peak of his career, ranked as one of the world's top all-rounders. His ban cost him leadership of the national team, lucrative sponsorship deals, and a chance to play in the Indian Premier League, cricket's most profitable stage. Fans who once idolized him were left heartbroken, while critics questioned whether cricket was doing enough to protect its stars from gambling corruption. Shakib eventually served his ban and returned to international cricket, proving his resilience with strong performances. But the scandal permanently stained his reputation. For a player who carried Bangladesh's cricketing hopes for over a decade, the episode showed how gambling influence isn't always about betting. Sometimes just staying silent can be enough to bring a career crashing down. Number 1. NFL collective cases. Between 2021 and 2023, the NFL faced a wave of gambling scandals that shook America's most popular sport. Multiple players, from promising rookies to established starters, were suspended for violating the league's gambling policy. Wide receivers Quintez Cephas and Stanley Berryhill received indefinite bans for betting on NFL games. Jamison Williams, a first-round draft pick for the Detroit Lions, was suspended 6 games for placing bets inside a team facility, even though they weren't on NFL games. What made these cases shocking wasn't the scale of the bets. Some wagers were small, only a few $100s, but the consequences. With legalized sports betting exploding across the US, the NFL wanted to send a clear message. Even minor infractions would not be tolerated. The suspensions cost players millions in lost salaries and, in some cases, their spots on team rosters. The league's crackdown was compared to the infamous Pete Rose scandal in baseball, reminding fans that integrity is sacred in professional sports. For athletes, the NFL's stance became a warning. No amount of talent or potential can protect you if you cross the gambling line. In today's era, one casual bet can end an entire career overnight. These athletes prove that gambling isn't a harmless distraction, it's a career killer. In the last 5 years alone, bans have cost stars millions, destroyed reputations, and ended promising futures. For professionals, one small bet can outweigh years of training. In sports, integrity will always come first.